Welcome everybody to the Join of the League season number 4, Asian Division 1, well 1 and 2 playoffs to be more exact. It is Mineski versus Kingdom. It is actually funny enough game number 2 because game number 1 was played yesterday. Mineski just lacked the necessary time to actually go for the second game in the series as well because they had to play in the AC, the Dota 2 Asian Championship. But here we are with game number 2, looking at the bans. We see a tech is banned out by Mineski once again. They also banned it out yesterday. Whereas Kingdom respect banning a Meepo. Mineski did run Meepo mid lane, Shay playing it, and that was pretty much exactly what skyrocketed Mineski to the victory as well. But Mineski starting with some just aggression straight off the bat. Axe and an IO. Kingdom, they just went for the standard Vengeful Spirit to begin with, which, I mean, it's just a standard enough pick. But Kingdom now? What's it going to be for their second pick? Do they go for the Skyref Mage, for example? It definitely wouldn't be a bad hero to just shut down the IO, completely nuke him up. If you just have one stun with the Mystic Flare to follow IO, unless you're ridiculously farmed, you cannot survive that. So we'll see if they want to go for that or if they're gonna go for just completely something else entirely. They want to do 1 minute, 45 seconds and counting down with the reserve time. They have plenty of time to make their decision. Even something like a Tide Hunter or Centaur probably wouldn't go and miss for themselves. Centaur just blink, hoof stomp into IO double H to follow. Usually IO is dead from that already, or if not quite dead, a few right clicks will remedy that. Of course, melee heroes will always be a little bit scary to run if you're up against an axe, but I mean, you cannot avoid melee heroes completely. Well, you can, but that usually means that you will have just a crap ton of squishy heroes, and then axe will just have a field day anyway. But some kind of lockdown or burst damage definitely wouldn't go and miss for Kingdom. Just dealing with the IO means that if you kill the IO, it's just suddenly that much easier to kill whoever the IO is partnered with as well. But Phoenix was the pick for Kingdom. I have no idea how they're actually going to plan to lane the Phoenix. I've seen safe lane Phoenix as well as off lane. I'm not too sure actually if I've seen a pure support Phoenix. Even in, oh, never mind. I have. At least once, I do believe. So I've seen it in every single role. We'll see how Kingdom want to run this though. I think offlane has been the more and the most common pick. And Phoenix definitely the Supernova can be strong, but hopefully they're gonna go for some form of AoE lockdown to actually make better use of that Supernova as well. Otherwise, sometimes people either just run away from it. It still does quite a huge amount of burn damage, and the AoE from it is rather huge as well. Or they just man up on it. And Mineski, for example, if they really wanted to, they could go for a Troll Warlord. If he has the Battle Trance available, the Supernova just won't survive almost ever. Maybe if Kingdom really have like a Ravage backup, something like that. But looking at the next set of bans now. Faceless Void banned by Mineski. Ember Spirit has been removed by Kingdom themselves. So I guess more core bans coming in. Maybe Kingdom take out the Tiny. Never mind, banning out the Disruptor. I guess Disruptor is pretty decent against Phoenix, who otherwise, especially if it's in the offlane, would like to just escape with the Icarus Dive. Suddenly you're gonna get glimpsed back. The Icarus Dive is a huge cooldown as well. So, well, okay, I guess huge would be like Tide Hunter ultimate level, 2.5 minutes or something, but for such an ability, it is a rather long cooldown, I would say. But Medusa taken out by Mineski. Kingdom did run the Medusa in game number 1 yesterday. Of course, Mineski did win the game anyway. But Mineski, do they go for just maxed out aggression now? Do they go for maybe something that can heal? Even like a Dazzle might not be too bad. Of course, you would maybe want to get some proper lockdown. I guess Skyref Mage wouldn't be too bad in the sense that against Phoenix as well, if he activates the Icarus Dive yet to get that Ancient Seal in after that anyway, he cannot activate Icarus Dive again, so he cannot really cancel it halfway through. So he's going to just come back to where he started. So it might be worthwhile to go for still the Skyref Mage. If not, I guess Witch Doctor is available if they want to go for that one. Definitely having the Wood Restoration together with the Tether Heal from the IO is pretty damn strong. Also, therefore, this is really never a bad ability to have in a team fight if you can actually properly channel it at the time, but going for a Eraser instead, it's kind of an unorthodox pick. Of course, Razor, I mean, he can still deal damage even without right-clicking a little bit when you have the Eye of the Storm. I mean, you're gonna be able to right-click anyway, but the Fire Spirits from the Phoenix have slowed, or do slow down the attack speed quite a lot as Kingdom now. Going for a Wind Ranger as well. Shackle Shot is definitely good up against Yayo. Ayo relocates in with anybody, and if Wind Ranger manages to get the correct angle, suddenly bam, both of those who relocated in are suddenly shackled up. So, I mean, Wind Ranger definitely not the bad pickup against Yayo. Also, Power Shot is excellent burst damage to kill off Yayo as well. Focus Fire, I mean, you're gonna get purged, yes, if you use it on a Razor, for example. But other than that, can still be pretty damn strong. And now Mineski going for a Gyrocopter. So probably that's gonna be Yayo partner. And looking at their lineup, looking at their picks, it's gonna either mean that Axe is going to be off lane. I guess it might be Axe safe lane with an aggressive tri lane with Gyro Yayo +1. Might not be the greatest of ideas, but if they get a really solid stun, some form of initiation there, it might still be worthwhile. But almost certainly I think Razor will head towards the mid lane here. But Axe can still be in the jungle, and Mineski can still pick up like a Centaur or Tidehunter for the offlane if they want to. I think Ravage into cooldown definitely would be pretty damn good. Maybe they would like to just pick up another support though, to send the Axe offlane. Go for maybe even something like an Lion. Just burst damage will never be a bad thing to have really. Just kill off the Wind Ranger, or at least have the disables to make it so that she cannot wind run. Although I still think some kind of attack speed wouldn't go amiss for them. But with their laning, it's not that easy to go for the troll anymore. Or I'd say almost impossible. I mean, it's still possible for sure, but might just not be the greatest of pickups here in that case. It would really weaken their lanes a little bit too much, I believe. As Kingdom picking up a Viper now. So they're gonna have plenty of slows to go around with. Also, Viper pretty nice up against Rocket Barrage, having the corrosive skin. I mean, the Rocket Barrage still does a lot of damage, but you're just gonna take a little bit less from it. As Ancient Apparition banned by Mineski, Sand King taken out by Kingdom. So Mineski, what will the last support be? I guess the Earthshaker might still be a valid option as well. Even Wind Ranger, at some cases, cannot escape with the Wind Run. Of course, if you build for the early force stuff, you're gonna be fine. But how will Kingdom even lane this? Is it Phoenix support after all, or is it Phoenix maybe something like safe lane with Viper Vengeful +1 aggressive try? Even the Wind Ranger can still be a support as well if need be. So, Kingdom, they do have a couple of ways to just swap things around as Mineski. They do go for the Dazzle in the end. I did go over that hero for a little bit earlier on. I mean, Shallow Grave will be pretty damn nice, man, in any kind of situation, because Kingdom, they don't have an axe. So, Shadow Wave, of course, as well with the heals, and Weave, I guess bonus armor will come into effect a little bit, completely negating the Vengeful Spirit, or just, if it's on aggressively on the enemy heroes, it's just gonna help the Razor, the Gyrocopter, and even the axe, to be honest, to do damage. And, well, never mind, even Dazzle himself, of course, is pretty much purely physical damage. Poison Touch is physical, Shadow Wave is physical. As Undying, the last pick for Kingdom, I do have to say it's not the hero we see all that much, so not too sure what to expect from it. And it definitely can be strong. Mineski, they don't have any heroes with just a massive range, like a sniper, for example, who could easily kill off the Tombstone. So in that sense, the Tombstone might get some just crazy value out from this. But with the Undying, is this aggressive tri-lane time? I mean, Undying definitely thrives in such situations. But we'll see how Kingdom decide to lane this. I definitely wouldn't mind an aggressive tri-lane, but that doesn't mean that they will actually go for it. As for Mineski, it kind of has to be Axe off lane, Razor mid, Gyro, Dazzle IO. Actually, never mind. Gyro, Dazzle IO might go for the aggressive tri-lane here as well, leaving Axe to deal with, well, whoever is going to be off lane for Kingdom. And Axe in most 1v1 matchups does fairly well, but of course, Kingdom could send the Viper solo offlane. I'm not entirely sure, but never mind. They didn't do it yesterday. Somebody did though. Not too sure who it actually was. Might have been BBC versus House of Gamers. I don't know, but as we are paused, I'm gonna go just over the lineups real fast for the second game of this best of 3 series between Kingdom and Mineski, where Mineski do have the 1 game advantage. Lee Honky playing the Viper, leaving Chase on the Undying, Channy on the Wind Ranger with Seth playing the Vengeful, and last will be Yomo Kompak with their captain on the Phoenix. As for the side of Mineski, Che playing the Gyrocopter, leaving Owa on the Aya with Yamaguchi on the Axe. RR playing the Dazzle, leaving Secret. Polo, I think, should be the same player, is going to be on the Razor as the last one for the Dire side, finishing up the Mineski's lineup. Mineski definitely haven't been looking too bad with their new lineup. I was kind of expecting more of a struggling phase, but I guess them going back to an all Philippines lineup just means that the communication is suddenly a hell of a lot better already. So we'll see how much they can accomplish, if they can take this 2-0, or whether Kingdom with a multitude of stand-ins. I do believe from the game yesterday only Yomo Kompako and Lee Honki were there. This time even Fruits is not available, unfortunately. So for Kingdom, definitely a hard task just because they are running with the stand-ins. Maybe having to swap up the roles a little bit and everything. As for the Mineski, they actually might be running dual lanes. Axe Dazzle off lane actually isn't bad. I've seen that lane before as well. Against certain tri-lanes, you still won't get too much done, but at least the Axe will usually just get the XP if nothing else. But Axe already scouting out Chase, or, well, they're seeing each other, although I don't think they know the Dazzle is there for now. They might just have seen it a second before. Well, they see him now, if not before, so they know the Dazzle is there as well. Of course they don't know whether the IO will be, but it just wouldn't be that great of a tri-lane, Axe, IO, Dazzle. But top lane, Lee Honki will be the offlane solo Viper. I guess they might have expected Axe solo safe with the aggressive tri-lane from Mineski. But now Viper still might have a decent-ish time. I mean, IO really solo cannot harass Viper all that much because you have lower range, or you might have the same range actually. Never mind, you have lower range. So I was correct with my first instinct. Oh, never mind, they have the same range. Okay. I thought IO has 500, not 575 for some reason. But oh god, they get the ward down immediately. I guess, yeah, they had this ward to see Viper actually going for it. At least him coming back without having a ward. So if you block up this camp, you don't need to go past this vision point here. So really well done by Owa there, just noticing it up straight away. He's going for the Rice Bottle as well, Lee Honki. The homing missile spam, let it begin. Man, homing missile is just that popular of a skill build these days. Bottom lane though, you can see Chase. He's actually in the farming role on the Undying, I think. Okay then, well, that means it's a little bit easier for the Axe to just go for the Axe and all. They get the second sentry down as well. That's 2 for 2 for Mineski. Suddenly Kingdom, they're gonna have to be without vision, well, at least without ward vision. So, one just adaptation we can already see though from Kingdom is that Seth on the Vengeful Spirit, rotating top lane, definitely want to make it so that Viper can actually get some proper farm, and with this kind of a dual lane, if IO just oversteps just a tiny bit, he's gonna get punished and most likely die. The same can be said for the Gyro as well, although if they go on the Gyro, IO can maybe help out a little bit with the tether extra movement speed. But even then, it's gonna be somewhat tricky as Lee Honki takes another homing missile in the face. It's level 2 now, so the damage will start racking up. 250 should be. Yes, 250 damage. Although there's already 1 point into corrosive skin, so magic resistance, the stacking of it has begun as Yamaguchi. He went rather early to just sit at the rune. I guess they demolished the creep wave anyway with the axe, so they have the luxury to do so. Will we see an Icarus dive? It would definitely be, I think, too scary as RR. Gonna get harassed by a few right clicks, but that's about it. Bounty rune for Yamaguchi. Haste this top lane. And it's gonna be picked up easily by Channy. Does not have his bottle yet, unfortunately, but haste rune, still never a bad thing to have, really. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the lane positions to actually go for a gank with that. Top lane, Lee Honki, another homing missile into him. Has 3 tangos left. Jay dropping a little bit low on mana as well, but oh well. If he gets his own level 2, he can use spirits, which means that he's gonna be able to use his own mana as well, and with that, tether up to Jay, Bottle, and then get both mana and health back for Jay. But homing missile, will it get destroyed? Yes it will, so this time around, just feeding away gold, and with the secondary range support helping out there, being the Vengeful, suddenly things are looking a lot better for the top lane and for the Viper. At least it'll back off a little bit every single time the homing missile is used. Mid lane though, Secret 13 and 8 compared to a 5 and 1 Windranger. It's surprising to see Windranger being this far behind, but I guess the static link, just harass, making Shiny back off, has done its work here. Secret, of course, does already have his bottle as well. Shiny will have his own in about 30 gold. Looking at Chase though, 13 and 9 on farm compared to Axis 9 and 0, so doing slightly better. It can be compared to the top lane though, where it's 17 and 6 compared to a 9 and 2. So all in all, it is rather even for the just safe lanes. As for, well, the side lanes rather. As for mid lane, Windranger still quite heavily behind. He's getting tripled by a Razor. I wouldn't have thought Windranger to struggle this much, to be honest, as now. The homing missile will get killed once again, just barely though. Jay wanted to go for Seth. Can't quite get in range. Just homing missile getting wrecked. Of course, if it's gonna, or if Gyrocopter hits level 3, oh, Secret might be in some trouble though. Doesn't get the static link, never mind. Yes, he does, but there's the magic missile as well. The bounty room will get picked up, and that's gonna be first spot as well. Owa did not get there in time as Yamaguchi. If he gets the Berserker's Call, it's gonna be a counter kill, but Seth pretty damn fast himself. For Tranquil Boots on Yamaguchi, he's gonna turn around though. Of course, Viper would have come in as well. So, Secret just lacking the ward vision to actually know if it's safe to go for a rune like that. Static link level 1, not nearly enough either. Just Vengeful Spirits at the right place, at the right time. And that just leaves Dazzle's solo bot a little bit weird, but I guess Dazzle might survive, and with the Tranquil Boots, Yamaguchi can go into the jungle as well. Just accelerate the speed, spread out the farming on the map a little bit more. I mean, it's still looking decent-ish if you just look at the pure last hits. But this Undying farming, how much can he actually accomplish in this game? Does go for Arcane Boots now, so he's going to be able to spam quite a lot. Has gone for the max Tombstones build so far. I mean, it's definitely not bad, just because early on Tombstone it's rather easy to kill it. So you're not going to get value out of it, and you're just going to feed away gold. Also, you get just... the zombies are stronger, they spawn in a higher radius. As Leehunky will get chased down. This time around, Seth ain't there to help out, and my god, is it the level 3 homing missile? Yes it is. As Yamaguchi in the jungle, farming up a double stack, drops pretty low, but will have the help of the Tranquil Boots. So gonna be fine for now. Mid lane, 25 to 10 now on Secret, as Windranger still not catching up as much, but at least he's not getting quadrupled anymore as Yamaguchi. Not Yamaguchi, Leehunky. Taking some harassment from Yaya, who was just messing around with fog. Places down another ward as well for the lane. As Seth, he's gonna go safeguard the rune once again. Windranger is like, yeah, screw this, I'm not gonna battle it out with Secret this time around. So he's just gonna go probably for the safe rune top. Not even gonna farm up those 2 creeps, just wants to get it immediately just because Owa, he came in, there's the magic missile. Shiny, well, it's only a bounty rune, and Owa does get the tether away. Power shot unfortunately for Shiny. Does miss. They are trying to farm up the stacks now. Yamaguchi might still be in trouble. Pop! At least he picks up the Tranquil Boots, so not going to lose those, thank god. Might lose a couple of valuable creeps though. One Satyr goes down. Aya will... No, nope, the power shot. So they get the Centaur as well. Suddenly Shiny level 7. Denying some farm to Yamaguchi, so that's decent-ish. But Gyrocopter is still farming up. Of course, Gyro with just yearly items isn't getting that scary immediately. But... It's still, I mean, he's getting the levels and has himself the cooldown as well. So if he gets a nice homing missile to connect with the cooldown to follow, even Viper, only having 1 point into corrosive skin, might not be able to survive that. Especially the Gyrocopter magically should get next to the hero for a additional rocket barrage as well. Axe, almost level 6 as well, 900 gold, so not gonna be that fast of a blink there, but another double stack waiting for him as top lane. 4 heroes there, they are smoked up as well. I do hope that they're going to go for a tower after this. Jay though, he knows something is coming. The homing missile will land onto Leehunky. And Jay, well, Wave of Terror scouts him out. Pop the cooldown now. Magic missile is there. Tombstone as well. Cooldown will come and land into 2. Seth gets hit. Chase gets hit with the second one together with Yomo. Unfortunately, no TPs coming in. They really do not want to come into the tombstone. Probably a smart choice, but Yamaguchi doesn't mean he cannot come in from behind. But there's a healing cell already on Chase. So I don't think without the blink. Oh, never mind, Chase. He's going to get caught. Berserker's Call not coming out. Not trusting himself with the ability to kill them. But now, the tower didn't take all that much damage. I mean, yes, they killed the Gyro. It's definitely nice. Seth almost went down as well. Wow. Windranger gets a solo kill onto the Razor. I guess Razor must have gone really deep under the tower or something, but that kind of thing should not happen. Oh, the Shackle Shot, Windranger going for the balls deep place. Does get hit anyway by the homing missile. I don't think it was even the full damage, but 3-0 at the moment, the lead for Kingdom. Not looking too shabby. Zova will get harassed out by Yomo. Oh, the power shot connects as well. More fire spirits come out. One more right click. Oh god, he's gonna burn down. Didn't even try to bottle or anything. Probably would have gotten cancelled immediately by a fire spirit anyway, but might as well have tried. So make it 4-0. Another homing missile mid lane, but Shay cannot really follow up that deep. So far, really, the rotations have been pretty damn nice from Kingdom to help out if need be. I mean, lasted wise, still it's Mineski doing a hell of a lot better just because Axe. Oh, never mind, top lane. There's the first Calling Blade of the game. He's gonna get a second as well, or is he? He actually gets the Icarus dive away, so he's safe for now. But one more right click. Oh, does get the kill, and now Chase. He's going man with the Berserker Skull. Oh god, the slow. It's just too much, and now Chase. He's gonna get himself a double kill at least. Maybe you know with the zombies chasing down the decay, reducing the strength, and it is a triple kill. You do not want to fight under the zombie house, the tombstone. But make it 7-2, just as it was looking decent-ish for Mineski. Suddenly, they just get rectified anyway. So, looking at the pure net worth though, the Undying and Windranger doing pretty well for themselves. But also Dazzle, I mean, he has 20 last hits, but I would have expected more of a net worth thanks to that. It's just him not being a part of kills, whereas if you look at the Phoenix, for example, 8 last hits, but has been there for 4 kills as well. So, not too shabby at all. Chase takes some damage from that plasma field. He's going for a... Huh, it's weird. Is he really going for a mech? Is it a casual vitality booster for now, or is he going for that Crimson Guard? We shall see. Might be a casual vitality booster for now. Might be even a Rod of Athos somewhere along the way. Just kite people around. Blade of Alacrity has been picked up by Gyrocopter, so going for the Yasha first. I'd assume the BKB to come second. I feel it's kind of a necessity up against what Kingdom has. But Seth now. On the bottom lane might be in some trouble, but Yamaguchi still doesn't have the blink. Only 100 gold short, so he's gonna have it soon enough. I'm not too sure if Kingdom will come and gank him. I don't expect that to happen really, as Shiny. He's on the top lane with Yomo, who doesn't have his Supernova. If he had, just Shackle into Fire Spirits, Icarus Dive and Supernova. But Lee Honky, oh god, the Shackle Shot, it actually lands onto Secret. There's the Icarus Dive. Shallow Grave does come out, maybe a little bit premature. The Weave is there as well. But Secret is gonna go down. Shiny activates the Wind Run, doesn't take any damage from the tower thanks to that. Power Shot even clips RR in the back end. So they're gonna be fine for now. Just keep on going as they have, I guess. So 8-2. Looking at the graphs though, it is actually the lead for Kingdom. Viper now getting just something going for himself as well, but Chase having the Hatress. I'm not too sure if he's gonna go for the mech just because Lee Honky has himself a Hatress as well. So there might be a Pipe and the mech coming out. Pipe maybe it's gonna be decent, but Shay taking lots of damage. But there's the Berserker's Call, will land on 2. There's the first spin. Can he get some more spins? The Calling Blade will be enough anyway because Viper, well, no strength items yet. The Yamaguchi still will go down to Supernova. Oh my freaking god, it did so much there. 2 heroes go down. Icarus Dive, Fire Spirits into RR. They need some form of slow though. The second Fire Spirit will miss. Third also. And the fourth. Nicely dodged by RR. Does survive thanks to those. Another Shadow Wave. He's gonna be fine, but that's it. Tier 1 down. 2 kills as well, and 2 important kills at that. I mean, that was the first showing of a Blink Axe as well. But Shiny in the mid lane, up to 2.1k gold. Can try to go for the Maelstrom if he wants to. Maybe just go for 4 staff instead. Get the extra mobility. Get your chance to actually a little bit more easy. Get that correct angle for the power shot. Not the power shot, the Shackle Shot. As there we have it. The Vanguard comes off for Undying. So, especially if he should max out the decay, he's gonna be, well, not unkillable, but extremely hard to be brought down. And there's the tombstone. RR trying to do something to it, but just doesn't have nearly enough at this point. Chase has 3 points into Soul Rip as well to heal up a little bit if need be. But Yamaguchi, you can see him wanting to go, but there's the right clicks coming out. Chani activates the Wind Run before the Blink Dagger comes off cooldown. Now the zombies coming as well. They're gonna get the zombie house in the end. But a lot of damage was done to the tower anyway. I mean, 150 gold is definitely nice for Secret. But you usually do not want to give away any kind of map control as well. Yamaguchi eyes out the Ancients, not even gonna go for a stack on them. It is a triple stack otherwise. So they want to come back mid lane. Lee Honky is smoked up. Does have himself at least built of strength now as well. But still no mech. So Viper getting slowed down is helping out Mineski quite a lot. And still finding enough dazzle, although he was farming bottom lane 36 last hits. Or was farming bottom lane for quite some time. Of course, was up against the dual lane for the most part, but net worth wise, he is the last because, well, no involvement. 0, 0, and 0. Top lane though. Oh, got the courier, never mind. I think the courier spotted out Yomo, or did he? No, the right clicks will come in courier. No, though! Don't lose your life, Seth. Didn't go for it though, so maybe a little miscommunication, but Jay taking a lot of damage. Icarus dive is there as well. Owa will relocate them out to safety though. Will they come back as 2 though? Will they try to fight this? I mean, 800 HP, not all that much, and Yomo, he has his supernova as well if need be. They have the stun, so Ayo, well, there is no escape. Even the power shot came out. Magic missile is there. The tether trying to escape. I don't think it's going to be enough. The decay as well. One more fire spirit. Or, well, just a right click from Yomu does do the job. So, Kingdom, they do have to keep on going though. I mean, Undying is designed to fight early, especially if you give him just safe lane farm. 3, 0, and 4 so far, so has done his job absolutely correctly. He knows what he's doing. But look at this Kingdom, even without the smoke that's just coming all the way from top to mid lane. I guess it might be a pushing time. They have the Tombstone. They have every single ultimate that they may need to fight. Of course, Mineski, they have their ultimates as well. But as you can see, Che going to the bottom lane instead. He's like, screw this guys, not gonna take the chance. Grabs though, 3k in the lead for Kingdom. XP 2000, but this game is by no means over. I mean, if this goes to a super late game, suddenly Kingdom will find everything a hell of a lot harder. I mean, Undying can be annoying for sure, but is he going to really be strong enough? I mean, Gyrocopter, Razor backed up by the heals of Dazzle and Io definitely might be a threat late game. At the moment, Razor has a double damage. Shiny drops so damn low. Does have a Blink Dagger even now though. So that was his choice for mobility. Jay, oh, might be in trouble. There's the power shot. If they can get the shackle to connect. No, they cannot find the right angle. Oh, is around as well and relocates Gyrocopter out before he goes down. The fire spirits would have probably been enough. A little bit unfortunate with the shackle, but they're most likely gonna just get another Io kill. They even pop down the tombstone just in case 2 of them come back. It is only Owa though. The tether, oh, into Jay. Shackle shot will, oh god, it actually latched. What the freaking hell. Chase pops his ultimate. They're gonna get Owa. The cooldown does hit onto the 2. Doesn't matter too much in the end as Lee Honky mid lane will escape Secret. Was it just corrosive skin? Yes, it was. No Viper Strike used. So make it 12 to 3. Io does go down once again. But I do believe a tower did go down in the meantime. Yes, Secret got it as Chase eats himself a homing missile. But doesn't care too much. I mean, he has pretty nice health regeneration already as it is. Chani though. Windrun was activated. Shackle shot not connecting once again. Power shot completely off target. So even Yomo did try to go for the Icarus dive. Homing missile is coming in. He's not going to die from it, especially with the urn healing him up. And Shiny, he's going to kill the homing missile anyway for his teammate. So nicely done. But tower will survive for now. Top lane though, we have TPs coming in. Yamaguchi already blinked out. And everybody should be safe. As Chase, never mind, he's going to be the one to go for the mech. As Leonki has a chain mail as well. So not too sure about the communication. I mean, double mech is definitely not going to benefit. But Oche in some trouble. Owa does not have the relocate for another 3 seconds. And that's going to be the kill. That shackle shot landing onto Berserker's call comes out. Yomo, he's back in as well. Do not right click. He pops the supernova. Yamaguchi now, he's in trouble. Shackle shot does land from the creep. Beautiful stuff from Chani. But the stun comes from supernova. It's not going to be enough for now. Owa comes in. Oh, they relocate out at the last second. But the fire spirits get the kill anyway. Ayo himself does survive for now. Thank God for that, but RR, he doesn't have a shallow grave anymore. He's gonna take a fall. Yomo using those just aggressive charges really nicely from the urn. Chani, of course, as well. Nice shackle shots all around on the Wind Ranger. Just beautiful stuff coming out. And actually, he even bought back for this. Oh god, this is gonna set them back so far. That one fight just unacceptable. And now Buckler finished for Lee Honky. I mean, at least leave the chainmail to go for like an AC if you have a mech on your team coming out anyway already. Still not the biggest fan of the Q communication with the just item build, but there's the cooldown. Will land on 4 heroes. Can they go for the fight though? Chase doesn't have the tombstone. Tries to decay as much as he can. No Buckler even popped at the moment. He pops his ultimate with the Buckler together. But they're gonna back off for now, so the Flesh Skull not doing anything. Oh, but the Blink Berserker Skull will catch 3 with the creep whip. There's the first dunk. Oh, is there gonna be a second? Oh, yes there is. 3 kills, triple kill Kingdom. They just so misplayed that situation. It's not even funny. They're gonna get the 4th, and Chani is in some trouble. Gets the shackle and blinks out. Thank God for that. But what the hell was that by Kingdom? That disengage was the sloppiest I've seen in quite some time. And suddenly 4.6k XP swing, about 3.7 in net worth as well. Oi, oi, oi. Suddenly axe buyback. I mean, he probably would have been able to do that without the buyback as well. I think he would have respawned. Not 100% sure on that, but... well, suddenly he got everything back and a little bit more even from the buyback. Just suddenly net worth only a 2.5k lead, XP 1500 or so even. So that one fight might have turned quite a lot because, like I've mentioned, Kingdom, they don't have the greatest of late games. And Undying does definitely fall off now. Never mind, Undying. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that the Buckler builds into Crimson Guard as well. What a noob am I. Haven't seen the item build for quite some time. So, thank God that there's not that big of a miscommunication. It was just my bad completely. So, mech will be finished for Viper soonish. 330 gold away. Crimson Guard is done on Undying. So, they're gonna be a lot more survivable if they actually finish those items. I still don't know if the headdress will actually be turned into a pipe or not for the Undying. Just because there is kind of a limited amount of magical damage. It's probably gonna help out a little bit, but what else could an Undying go for? I guess you can try to go for like a Lance, maybe get the extra armor, especially against Vengeful Spirit might not be too bad of an option. Or just maybe straight up AC. If not, Shiva's card wouldn't be too shabby, I guess, either. Hex is always gonna be a good item really on any kind of hero, I think. I mean, there are better items for certain heroes. If you're like a pure right-click carry, you usually won't want to build Hex, at least not super early on. Razor, for example, though, if he has, let's say, an Aghanim and Refresher, Hex definitely wouldn't go amiss either, just because double Hex, man. Too damn strong. Bottom lane, though, are we gonna see an engagement? Lots of heroes from Kingdom are there. There's an Invis Johnny as well. He wants to go for the IO first, but he runs into a Sentry Ward. Oh my god, the Berserker Skull will catch him. There will be no escape from this. Dunked, baby. Oh god. 16 to 8 now. Kingdom, they're losing ground, and they're losing it fast. Look at Mineski. 2 of their heroes are number 1 and 2 in net worth now. That one fight, those 4 kills just completely shifted the momentum, it feels like. And not looking good at all. Not yet, at least. As Jay, we might see him. Another fight. He has the cooldown, level 2 Yamaguchi. He's ready to blink in if he just has enough vision. There's the cooldown though. Chase and Lee Honky, they will get hit set. Does get the stun on the Yamaguchi. Chase though, still dropping low, pops the Crimson Guard. There's the mech as well, which got just finished before this fight. RR, he's on the run as his secret. So they're not gonna take the fight, take the chances. Yamaguchi, he's gonna go down. He completely got just surrounded before he even got the blink off. So Mineski jumped the gun a little bit, losing one of their core heroes. Oh god, never mind, chain. The shackle does not connect, still taking a lot of damage from the focus fire. The Maelstrom procs will start to come out. But do they have the chasing power necessary for this? Doesn't look like it. TP is to come back. So maybe they will try to go for the tower now, although they don't have the tombstone anymore. As they are still hanging about 5 seconds for the cooldown. There's the homing missile onto Lee Honky, but they scout them out. They are backing off already as the stun comes into Lee Honky. The shackle shot does connect onto Che. Can they save him? No, they cannot. Chase too much with the soul rip. Now there's the supernova onto 2. Power shot lands onto Secret. Will it be enough? I think so. Yes, it will. Undying gets himself a double kill. So suddenly Kingdom taking matters into their own hands once again. As they get the tier 1. Most likely will pressure the tier 2 as well. I don't think Razor wants to buy back for that. They at least it feels like that they do need cooldown for the fights as well, or a really good Berserker's Call from the Axe. In the meantime, Phoenix has himself a Rod of Aethys finished, and he's actually pretty damn tanky with Rod, Magic Wand, as well as Urn of Shadows. Are they gonna go for the jump though? Wave of Terror does come out first with the weave as well, but they want to go for the swap onto Owa. Immediate tether, but there's Yamaguchi with the 3-man Berserker's Call. We need tanks, but no, there's the Shackle. Crimson Guard to follow as well. Yamaguchi pretty damn tanky still with the Blade Mail activated. Nobody wants to damage him, but Owa will burn down. I think Shadow Wave is there. Never mind. The last strike from Lee Honky. Call down in the meantime. Chase drops low to Che with the Rocket Barrage. He gets the kill. Lee Honky will be next to Fall Secret, stealing so much damage. But can they get the kills on Seth? They can. Yomo does escape with a TP out on the Phoenix, but in the end, not all that bad for Mineski. They saved the tier 2, although it's almost down. Close enough to it. So, at least Mineski retaliate a little bit. So, everything is still very much so in the open. So hard to tell who's gonna come out ahead. Just so far, it's really how the fights get initiated mostly. Just a second, guys. Well, Haystone will be found by Channy. Still only has the Maelstrom, so survivability wise, not that great. Checker Shot will land onto Secret, but don't think there's enough for him to get the solo kill. Or maybe with the relocate coming in, it's gonna be no turnaround because it was Yayo solo. Channy, of course, he made himself scarce anyway. Yamaguchi, oh, won't get the Blink Berserker's Call. Did go a little bit greedy, go for the Battle Hunger first, or try to. So Channy just blinked away, still has the haste as well. As Chase is going for a Blade Mail off his own now on the Undying. Definitely not a bad choice. Medallion onto RR in the meantime, so if they want to go for Roche suddenly, it is a lot more accessible for them. Che has finished up a BKB by the looks of it on the Gyrocopter now, so gonna be a great asset in their fights. I mean, Kingdom, they are mostly magical damage at this point. I mean, still they have a reasonable amount of physical, but Gyrocopter shouldn't worry too much about it as long as the rest of Mineski is there to just create some havoc. Especially if you should have a defensive weave on you as well at the same time. And even a Medallion can be used defensively these days if it's really necessary like that. But tier 2 tower bottom lane is the target for Kingdom. Or at least it should be. I mean, it's that low, it's just free gold waiting for you on the map. Looking at the graphs though, only about a 900 lead for Kingdom in net worth. XP is in the favor of Mineski by about, let's say, 200. So even the graphs say that the game is pretty damn even, which you wouldn't expect looking at the just... kill score 21 to 11, but just last hits. God damn, it's absolute domination. So, with the kills and with the towers, Kingdom are keeping themselves in the game, but how long will that last for? They definitely, I think, needed to just be able to death ball a little bit harder than the tower might get denied. Never mind, Yamaguchi. Smoke breaks as well. Not gonna go for a jump. Secret. Checker Shot does not connect. Sunray on Yomo does a little bit, but the stuns onto Yamaguchi. He just went in way too deep. He goes down before anything. Gets the Berserker's Call at least. Can he get this? At least get one Calling Blade. Doesn't look like it. Chase drops down low, but just before Axe goes down. Jaina with his BKB does a hell of a lot of damage. Cooldown connected at least on 3, I believe. Now the relocate goes out. Ayo will survive for now as Channy trying to escape. Jay got shackled and Channy will actually escape thanks to that shackle. Yomo also once again the one to TP out. So I do believe Wind Ranger as well as Phoenix, the survivors, once again. Ayo did go down in the end. Owa got the kill somehow. Okay then. Or Wind Ranger got the kill on Owa somehow. Might have been a crazy ass power shot, who knows. But Roshan is going on. They have the weave on them for the just pure tank from it. Just a second, guys, once again. As Razor has his own BKB finish as well. There is the Blade Mail on Undying, but neither Jay nor Secret will care about it anymore. As Channy up to 2.6k gold. Is he going for the Aghanim Scepter next? I mean, going for a BKB probably might not even be that useful this game. So, what is the next item choice if you're a Wind Ranger? Do you go for the finished up Mjolnir? Do you build Aghanim Scepter? We shall see. I mean, you have a level 3 focus fire, so Aghanim Scepter definitely wouldn't be a bad damage output. You kind of need any damage output you can get, especially into buildings at the moment if you're Kingdom. But Aghanim Scepter, speaking of them, Viper is getting close to his own. Only needs the Staff of Wizardry, so another 1000 gold almost. Yomo still has the Road of Athos, hasn't gotten too much after he finished that item. Bottom lane Jay pushing out solo. Feels confident enough with his BKB, with the Helm of the Dominator, with the little bit of lifesteal. But oh, the Shackle Shot does not latch, but Secret, can he escape this? He has the BKB, he's not popping it in time though for some weird ass reason. So he's just gonna go down, although even if the BKB Focus Fire might still have brought him down. Ayo even tried to relocate, gonna come back in, or is it Jay? Will he pop the cooldown? But there's the Tombstone, Jay gonna go for the Tombstone immediately, so Fire Spirits will slow it down a little bit, as Owa will be the casualty of war, so easy to pick off. Jay kills the Tombstone for 150 gold, but there's the Blink Berserker Skull Shiny. A few more spins, come on. Dunk comes out. Cooldown will land on at least 2. Seth is in trouble now. He runs into a BKB Gyrocopter, not the best place to be in. Yamaguchi though pretty damn low. The Sunray is there as well, healing his teammates, damaging the enemies, but Chase just doesn't have enough. Undying, strong as you may be, not nearly strong enough. RR gets the kill on the Dazzle. Just weave value coming out there with the BKBs as well. And this engagement here was, well, let's say a 4 versus 3, just because the Wind Ranger died straight away as well. But still doesn't have any other item pickups. Did go for a Staff of Wizardry. Yeah, it's gonna be the Aghanim Scepter. Picks up the Ogre Club as well. So he needs about a 1.2k still as well. But 25 to 17 the kill score. Still, I can't help but feel like Mineski, they are slowly but surely taking command of this game. I mean, 3.5k on Jay now. He is farming pretty damn well on the Gyrocopter. Gold per minute, 513, so 100 gold per minute more than the next highest so far. As there's the Blink Berserker Skull, will catch only one. Seth was just out of it, got the magic missile, but the cooldown will follow. As Yomo Compactus Icarus Dive does get him out, but the power shot will get dodged by actually a swap of Seth. There's the Shallow Grave as well, buying some valuable time. I'm not too sure if it's even gonna be enough with the Sunray helping out Yamaguchi. Well, he had an Aegis, so I guess he doesn't care that much. In the meantime though, Chani did get the 1 kill up onto the IO. So that's pretty damn nice. RR completely out of mana as well. No Shadow Waves, no nothing. Secret on the run, but BKB is already in cooldown. Jay still has his own BKB though. Are they gonna try to turn things around? Maybe with a nice Berserker Skull. There's the Berserker Skull onto Chani. Dunk comes out with the extra movement speed. They're gonna chase for more. Seth drops low. Another dunk. Get some more movement speed, people. Chase. Is he gonna be next? Is he gonna get stunned up by anything? Oh, Culling Blade. Not gonna be enough. But they get the kill in the end anyway. Just the damage factor from it. So suddenly 3 heroes down. Undying does have buyback. But Kingdom is falling apart completely for them. Ayo kill was nice, but they just kind of chased into their own death. In a sense, it's all you could do at that point. To just chase, hope for anything to happen. But now, racks are going down, guys. So looks like Mineski, I mean, they haven't won the game yet, but they're on the path to victory here for sure. Racks to go down. And well, what Kingdom's way to just come back? They don't have the best creep clear. I guess Wind Ranger with a Maelstrom is decent-ish. I mean, Power Shot, Maelstrom. Other than that, the Undying, for example, hasn't gotten a new item pickup for God knows how long already. Just Undying on position 1. You need to snowball a hell of a lot heavier. I think some form of pushing into the lineup would not have gone amiss either. So there's even a BKB on Yamaguchi now. 3 BKBs. Secret is going for that Aghanim Scepter as well. Jay will have a Butterfly in about 500 gold, 450 to be a little bit more exact. Jay now pushing out the top lane. They still have a tier 2 standing on the bottom lane as well, so still quite a few objectives for Mineski to gain, but look at the net worth. It was just Wind Ranger sitting on the same net worth when Jay was about like 13,500 or so. Suddenly it's 16,000, but Wind Ranger hasn't even moved an inch. Well, I guess an inch has been moved, but he's gonna have his Aghanim Scepter now, so that's nice. Needs only 17 gold for it. Aghanim Scepter also done on Lee Honky. But my god, Butterfly on Gyrocopter. So with the BKB activated, suddenly even physical damage won't really, probably at least, be enough. I mean, he's sitting on 24 armor, And that is without Weave coming out from the Dazzle, nor the mech from the Razor. So if he gets his BKB activated in time, he's just gonna be probably unkillable with the butterfly finish now. Also dishing out a lot of damage yourself. I mean, Focus Fire might still be a little bit annoying against you, but I don't think the Wind Ranger can just stand and fight that well herself. And all Secret, he's gonna have his own Aghanim Scepter as well, and only 180 gold. So this creep wave, and even the Razor will have an Aghanim Scepter with a level 3 ultimate, so pushing a hell of a lot easier all of a sudden. But there is a smoke from Kingdom. This is their chance to shine. Can they get a surprise big enough? If they get the Dazzle immediately, for example, that's going to be great for sure. But there's the swap back. They need to get some stuns, and exactly that's what they do. But the 2-man Berserker Skull, where's the follow-up to Yamaguchi? Completely solo. Now he pops the BKB, but it's not going to be enough for now. He does get slowed down by the Viper Strike. Secret comes in with that static link, as in the meantime Jay from the backlines gets 1 kill onto the Undying. Can he get some more? His BKB already in cooldown, just flak cannoning away onto the tower. Creep wave is there, and also Sunray Jay dropping so damn low. He's gonna go down to Yomo. God damn, there's the Supernova as well. He doesn't even die himself. Secret will try to kill the Supernova. Not too sure if he's gonna have enough. He's not, and Secret even through the BKB gonna get stunned. He's gonna go down before the TP's out, I think. Oh no, but there's the Berserker Skull. We need some dunks. Dunk number 1. Make it 2, never mind. 2 low on mana on Yamaguchi Owa. Give this guy some mana. Are they gonna relocate out, or is Yamaguchi gonna keep on chasing? Never mind. Relocate to safety. So in the end, it was a 2-4-4 fight anyway. And the tier 2 tower goes down. So Kingdom, start looked decent-ish. They got the Charcopter down. Were there any buybacks? Do I feel like there were some? Never mind. No buybacks, so it really was only a 4-4-2. If you look at the XP, considering that Kingdom lost 2 more heroes, still not too bad. Same for net worth. Axe though gained a hell of a lot from this fight. Will have his own Aghanim Scepter soonish as well. So Mineski, even with the fight not going optimally for them, it's going well enough regardless. It's because Kingdom, they are so far behind their lineup. Just once you're running into BKBs, first of all, you are so much weaker. I mean, Sunray is pure damage, so that's nice, but then again, it doesn't pierce spell immunity. So makes little difference with that already. Seth has nothing. Medallion, power trades. I guess for support it's not all that bad. I mean, especially Yomo. He's the one having farm on the support, but even he hasn't gained all that much. Although Yule Scepter is there now, so never mind. Does finish up this item. A little bit extra survivability. Maybe set up for... they don't have Ice Path or anything like that. Shackle Shot, not the best of setups either with the Yule Scepter, so... It can be... If there's like a creep around, let's say this is the range creep. Oh, okay, this is a creep. This is the target getting Yules, so Yules, you can try to time it perfectly, but Yamaguchi comes in, gets the Berserker Skull, but stunned immediately, missed Seth with it, I think. The swap out as well onto RR. Seth, he's gonna go down anyway. And Jay, he's just wrecking havoc with his BKB activated. Now Chase will get followed by the homing missile. It's still only 1-4-0. I mean, Jay used his BKB, but it was down to 5 seconds anyway, I think. So gonna be off cooldown soon enough, and they're gonna go for the last outer tower. They want to make sure that if they just team wipe, that they can go for supersized mega creeps, just destroy all racks. It's 28 to 25 the kill score. Mineski are catching up network wise though. Oh god, the Shackle Shot does not connect though. China, he's on the run with dear life. Lee Honky will slow down Yamaguchi from the low ground. The Secret didn't even use his ultimate. There's the mech popped, and I think this is gonna be the high ground push. They activate the Eye of the Storm. Yamaguchi will look for the blink in. Going for a Bloodstone actually. Okay then. Chani though, no blink Berserker Skull onto him. Power Shot doesn't land onto Yamaguchi. Still has the blink, but there's Yomo. He's gonna get Berserker Skull. Has the Sun reactivated. The swap out as well. They're fine for now, but the Supernova is forced out. Yamaguchi will go down as Seth drops low to Jay. He's just black cannoning people up. Lee Honky will go down. Chani still alive thanks to the Wind Run, but it's a 3-4-1. Chani, if they get the kill on Wind Ranger, it might be all over. I think. Does he have buyback? Actually, yes, he does. They only want to have buyback on the Radiant side. He's gonna have to use it as well. Yomo trying to kite things around. Secret will come in as well now. Yomo He's gonna escape for now. Owa drops pretty damn low to the creeps and to the tier 4s. Shackle shot does connect as well, but Jay, he's pretty tanky. But with the Sunray, with the focus fire, he's gonna go down, or is he? Never mind, no he's not. Io is there, of course, with the heals, with the mech. Jay almost back to full HP. Effigies are being just demolished. Chani will survive. Shackle shot does not connect. But it's super-sized mega creeps. It is GG time unless they save this range rack switch. Oh, never mind, there's one more lane. Completely forgot that they haven't destroyed bottom lane, but Mineski they will back up for now. Probably get Roshan, get their next items, and well, just be absolutely freaking awesome. I mean, still Wind Ranger sitting on the same network. Also had to buy back, of course, so losing some gold from there. But Jay now, he is soon doubling the highest on Kingdom on the Gyrocopter, and well, up to 4.9k gold. 2.6k even on RR. Looking at current gold, well, everybody's rich. Well, almost everybody. On the dire side at the very least. 3.8k on Razor as well. Can start going for the Refresher Orb if he wants to. If not, can try to build damage. Maybe Heart of the Rest, just pure tank. But Roshan going on with only Jay and RR being there. Jay even might finish up a Satanic if he feels like it's necessary. If not, Monkey Kimbar is never a bad thing, especially up against Windrunner. Of course, keeping up with a Windrunner when she has Windrun activated is probably the hardest part, but Monkey King Bar definitely not a bad choice. Road of Athos picked up on Dazzle, some extra tank, just getting the slow end. Well, the Bloodstone on Yamaguchi, and has the age as well, but if you commit suicide, if Io is tethered to somebody, at least they're gonna get a lot of heal. But now, there is a smoke, so Kingdom, I guess their last hurrah coming out. Oh! Oh! Mineski, is this throw mode activated? They did go for the Rapier. If they lose this Rapier, Kingdom might still have a chance. Wind Ranger Rapier, guys. Let's do this. Shiva's card picked up on Razor, and Aegis definitely will be a hindrance. But can they get the kill on Yamaguchi? No, blink out from Chani. Not gonna attempt now. Do they know Jay has it? Oh, Lee Honky, he gets jumped out. Jay will come in with the Black Cannon right click. Roll of Athos onto Lee Honky as well. But there's a nice swap from Seth. They're gonna save him for now. They need to get Jay though, but with his PKB activated, there's not gonna be enough. Shallow Grave, so damn premature, but they just need to ensure Jay's survival at this point. One is down, Chani will be next. Dunked up by Yamaguchi. Can they get more? Doesn't look like it at the moment. Lee Honky even survived that, but they were the ones smoking for a gank, but they were a little bit chicken to actually go in properly and go for the pickoffs, of course. Axe definitely not the primary target to go for, especially when he has the Aegis as well. But Chase, dunk! Badonka-donk. So Mineski, they actually win this game. They were falling behind early on, but Network fans, well, if you look at it, it didn't surpass 5k, so it wasn't like that big of a comeback. It was just more so the nature of Kingdom's draft, I think. But guys, this is gonna be it for this series. This was game number 2, as game number 1 was played already yesterday. If you haven't seen game number 1, the VOD is up on our YouTube, youtube.com/HeflaTV. The link is also below the stream for our YouTube. But this game will also be uploaded straight away now. We might continue in HeflaTV 1 with some Dota 2 Asian Championship if nobody else is covering certain games in English. We'll see about that though. The next series there should start in about 13 minutes, so if, then I'm gonna cover it. If not, then well, we're not. We're definitely gonna get some games at 17 and 20 CET though. It is for the Starladder TV Pro Series. It's gonna be London Conspiracy versus Tusa, as well as House of Gamers versus Scary Faces, respectively. So the first one at 17 CET, the second one at 20 CET, guys. So if we might see each other on HeflaTV 1 soon enough for some Dota 2 Asian Championship. If not, guys, well, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. Follow us on HeflaTV for more. It's HeflaTV on both Facebook and Twitter. If you liked my casting, follow me on @Coucher, and see you another time, guys. And girls, if there are any.